everybody, Lucas Haneman here, and welcome to this week's episode of Guitar Tone Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Today's episode is all about what makes the Les Paul Special so special. Now, while I'm thinking about it, don't forget to go down there to that description box below, like, share, subscribe, and give us a little comment, because it always means a lot to the channel and to me. It helps this thing grow when you guys comment, when you guys like, when you guys share. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. So the Les Paul Special, what is it? Where does it come from? To talk about that, we have to go back to the year 1952, when the first gold-top Les Paul was introduced, with two P90 pickups. They continued making the Les Paul in its original form for a few years. Eventually, they decided to make a Les Paul Jr., which was kind of considered the student model guitar, without the flashy appointments, no maple top, just a mahogany slab body, and a single P90 pickup in the bridge position. Eventually, in the year 1955, they kind of wanted to bridge the gap between the Les Paul Jr. and the Les Paul Standard. So, therein lies the Les Paul Special. The original Les Paul Specials had a single cutaway design, much like a regular Les Paul, and usually they were introduced in this, what we now know as TV yellow finish, a color that would look good on TV in the black and white days back then. Eventually they came up with other colors such as cherry and white, and we now have double cut versions of those Les Paul Special guitars as well. Sometime around 1958, 1959, they modified the design, and they came out with the double-cut Les Paul Special, like this one I'm holding here. This one has two P90 pickups, a double-cut mahogany body, nice pick guard here, a mahogany neck. It has also a fretboard, it's called fretboard, which is made from rosewood. And this particular guitar has the stop bar tailpiece as well. Lots of them have the original design tailpiece. Now, why do I like these guitars so much? Well, they're open, they're airy, they're resonant. They're very different than a typical Les Paul. I love the Les Paul tone, but this is a different beast. Now, listen to me play this thing clean for a while. Oh man, sounds great. It's got great sustain, it's got great resonance, and that's the two pickups together. If I go to the bridge pickup by itself, the neck pickup. has no lack of warmth, that's for sure. But it can also kind of do this kind of stratty thing when you want it to, you know? You can go to that in-between position and get real funky. Kind of telly-ish. And the P90 pickups just have such a bite and such a growl, you know? I really, really love the sound of these guitars. I mean, it's no wonder. Let's think about some of the players who play these guitars. It's really diverse. Carlos Santana, you know? You know, Pete Townsend. John Lennon, you know. Bob Marley, you know. I'm not playing any song in particular here just because I don't want to get any copyright strikes on YouTube, but I'm just playing in the style of all these players. And, you know, Keith Richards too, I mean, it's amazing. So many players play these guitars and continue to play these guitars. But somehow people kind of think about the Les Paul Jr. as being the guitar if you're going to go for P90s. Well, a single P90. But personally, I like the versatility of two pickup guitars. That's just me. I like having three distinctive tones. And this guitar kind of lives in this really interesting gray area where it can sound single coil like, you know, you think about those old Bob Marley recordings, you know, and like when I used to listen to the Legend album, like I thought he was playing Strats all the time. And of course, maybe he did too, but he was well known for playing a Les Paul Special. And like John Lennon too, I didn't really think of that as being his sound, although I suppose his was a modded Les Paul Jr. with a neck pickup added in. But, you know, it's still essentially the same guitar. You know, Pete Townsend, I can hear it more. But at the same time, you know, like Carlos Santana, I love the tone on those first couple of Santana records, and I know I didn't really do it justice here. I kind of caught myself off guard trying to get his tone there for a second, but you know, it's pretty amazing all the people who play these guitars. Now, what are the pluses and minuses to the Les Paul Special? Well, I like the shorter scale. I like it for certain things. I like these guitars for fingerstyle work, you know. I really enjoy that. I enjoy being able to grab chords with ease, given the shorter scale length of this particular guitar. I like the lightweight nature. This guitar, it's on loan to me right now. It's been on loan to me for about 9 months. You guys have seen it pop up a lot. But the lightweight nature of this guitar makes it just such a joy to play. It feels so easy. I like the thinner body too. It feels a little bit more akin to like a Tele or a Strat, where, you know, I kind of come from that Fender style world. You know, I like that a lot. I find the tone of these P90 pickups super inspiring. They're very versatile. I like the side-mounted jack as opposed to the front-mounted jack. I really like a lot about this guitar. What do I not like about it? Well, to me, it's very delicate, I would say. I wouldn't want to drop this thing because of the headstock angle and the thin body combined. It probably wouldn't bode very well. Also, because it's on loan to me, I don't think that would bode very well, so I'd try to be careful. And I do find that the tuning stability can be a little bit of an issue sometimes because the tuners, I think, are a little on the cheaper side. They kind of feel like banjo-style tuners. The rods here are pretty skinny. But granted, I'm a heavy-handed player, and I've popped some 11s on this guitar, so it feels more comfortable for me. But I like this. I like the guitar. I mean, I find that this one has a nice kind of hefty neck on it, and for me, it would be a great recording tool. But let me know in the comment section below, are you a fan of the Les Paul Special? Do you guys think that they're as special as I do? Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see everybody again next Tuesday. Bye-bye.